My name is Lewis Arthur. I'm with Veterans on Patrol, and we're about to give you a tour of Bravo Base Camp Conklin. Now, if you look over here, Bravo Base Camp Conklin is actually named after one of the veterans we lost to suicide. His name was Brennan Conklin. He was Army. The Durham VA failed to take care of this young man, and he took his life after fighting for our country. Kyle Barty is his mom. Veterans on Patrol works with Gold Star moms who've lost their sons and daughters to suicide. They come out to help us stop other moms from experiencing their pain. And as everyone tries to fight over black, white, blue lives matters, we always use veteran lives matters because a veteran is black, white, brown, yellow, Christian, Muslim, atheist, Jew, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Conservative, doesn't matter. A veteran represents every single American. And so if we figure if we start with taking care of the ones we're sending off to these wars, then it'll help every community where you have true freedom. And with that true freedom, you have the opportunity to exercise your own liberty to choose your own path. All the homeless in this camp on this property, we want them to be self-sufficient, and we want them to be able to run their own camp. There are civilians and veterans in this camp, and they're all treated the same, and they're all loved the same. But the veterans are going to be in charge, and the veterans are going to run our program because it's designed for veterans themselves. The unique part about our program is we're the only shelter in the nation that actually pushes back against the pharmaceutical industry. This is Dr. Carol Hendricks of Healing Arizona Veterans.
Hello.
She's my neurologist, and everyone else is neurologists around here because she's the only brain doctor we trust. She will give you a brief relay on Patriot Clinics and what she does real quick.
My purpose here is to help screen veterans for any kind of traumatic brain injury or toxic brain injury. I work with military veterans who've been exposed to repeated blast injury, toxins such as burn pits, anthrax vaccine, mefloquine, even ammunition can give you heavy metal poisoning. So I evaluate people, try to sort that out, and then work with non-medication strategies to help them heal. My main focus is hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy helps to promote brain healing and detoxification. Well, we've established a nonprofit called Healing Arizona Veterans, and we try to look for funding to sponsor the veterans for treatment. We've also had a lot of help from America's Mighty Warriors sponsoring some of the veterans. And again, we're hoping to have a private-public partnership to help sponsor more of the veterans.
The Veterans decided here that they had a camp chaplain. His name was Pastor John McLean. Built this chapel for him. You want to come through? They have services on Monday. This is your male barracks. This is all men's. And then directly across is the female barracks, which is all females. These tents are equipped with pot-belly stoves, so in the wintertime they are warm. The homeless veterans we're going to walk through, they built their own shower, okay? And it's really neat on how they took all this stuff and got a few things donated. But they actually have hot pressurized water showers so they can shower at this shelter. Everything you see here has been a material donation that we've accepted. Bea here is also a staple. She runs the Southern Arizona Youth for Veterans. She's been with us a long time. And any Vietnam veteran who hasn't had their memorial pin, she runs ceremonies. And she's helped probably over 30 homeless veterans just from our camp receive their Vietnam Memorial Service pin that they never got. And Mama V is someone who loves everyone, and these are the people that we want you to meet. Juan comes and provides free haircuts for all the homeless. He doesn't get paid, and he actually got punished, and they were trying to punish him for providing free haircuts for the poor, but Governor Ducey stepped in, and he held the cosmetology board's feet to the fire. He threw them under the bus. There's no reason why that young man, regardless of his past, who's doing the right thing and coming out to help the poor, should be penalized because he was providing free haircuts. He has his own barbershop here at Camp Conklin. We always have a fire barrel and a social barrel, although the tents have stoves, but a lot of people will come around a community fire barrel and they just sit and hang out and they stay warm, and it just gives them a chance to socialize. Sometimes our vets end up in trouble in courts if they need community service done. Healing Arizona will assign their community service to our camp. So then While they're here in the shelter, they're still doing their regular job to get on their feet, but they're also not penalized. We'll count their community service with their job here. And you got to look past Lewis Arthur, me, and VOP and look at everyone else who makes this possible, because without them, we don't exist. Kitchen's open 24/7, 365. So for 2.5 years, people have been coming through here every day, all night, getting everything they need. This is our main pantry. Anyone in the community who's poor can come to VOP and get a food box to take home to your family. We're a 24/7 pantry. We'll give you whatever you need that we have. There's no reason why you should be in America and be hungry. I'm going to hand you over to one of my volunteers, Alan Argerbyte. He is a Purple Heart combat veteran. The business owner has taken on VOP and our volunteers to help fix his business. He's going to take over. Tyler, right here. This is the owner's son who's come in to help for HMS. If you guys can give her a quick tour.
We support them via, we give them the land, we give them the water, we give them the electric, we give them a place to, call their own. And in return, they've helped us tremendously. Here at HMS, we have one thing in common, and that is we want to have and support veterans. We have over 200,000 to 300,000 SKUs. Nuts, bolts, washers, crush washers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through our facility just so that you can get a grasp and understanding of how many different SKUs and how many different parts we have. What our role is we want to make sure that Bravo has a space to help and rehabilitate veterans.